Hello, everyone. Hello, my classmates. Hello, Dr. Paul. My name is Ms. Karim Tassama. I'll present you about the healthcare, especially in US. I would like to persuade my audience about the healthcare system in US, and which has to be uh, a universal healthcare. And I would like to explain my points. The first is in US, the healthcare, which is the existing healthcare, is unaffordable. And it's very hard for the workforce, and it, it it's it is hard for people's daily lives. It prolongs lives. US and uh, the universal healthcare and the single payer system. I would like to go through these points each time. One is the first one is unaffordability. When you say unaffordability, research shows that 1 million people in US they can't afford to cover their healthcare expenses. And from the median income people, 46% of their income goes to health expense. That's very hard, like having 46% of income to healthcare coverage. And the other is, even if there is a cost sharing system in US, still it's very hard even for the medium class people. The cost sharing for their medical examination, for the prescription payments, there are co-payments or cost sharing system. So it's really hard. Many people do not afford even the mm, cost sharing. There is in US uh, there is different categories of the health system. One is uh, standard silver plan. This silver plan is designed to make to help people, but still many people do not afford even uh, the standard silver plan. That's estimated like it's gonna be affordable, but still for many people it's not affordable. The this silver plan cost is more than the medium class their liquid asset, their cash. It's over that, so they can't. If they don't have the money, they can't afford it still, even if silver plan. And many people are in debt right now in this country because even they have the silver plan, the co-payments and everything, many people are in debt because of the healthcare expenses. One testimony, there was one testimony, uh, the one person, his name is Harris, he was interviewed uh, and he said, I can't afford it. He was in the hospital, but he said, I can't afford it and I have to deal with it. That means he has to live with his pain. That's really sad because of he can't afford the health expense. He has to deal with his pain and live with it. So this system is not working for most of the people, especially for the medium and lower class people. Uh, the second one is healthcare and economy. Healthcare is related in with the country's economy because if someone is sick, he can't contribute his family to himself and for the country at large. So that means indirectly it's affecting the economy of the country. Uh, that's under this there is a working force. The working force is going to be affected. The working force is going to stay home because of uh, the unaffordability of healthcare, or there is no healthcare provision for that person if he couldn't, if he can't afford it. I will read this. Former U.S. President Obama, he said that there's a quotation. The healthcare system must be fixed first to repair the economy. That means this shows that it's it's a big problem because healthcare is major. He said to fix the economy, healthcare has to be fixed. We have to the healthcare system has to be addressed first to get the economy right. And also that there is the next one is there is Affordable Care Act in US. This system is trying to help people who couldn't afford the the healthcare expense, but still it doesn't cover for everyone. It helps some, but not for everyone. But still, it's trying to help. Uh, the, the next one is the healthcare system saves lives. It helps someone to live. So some people, because of lack of their uh, health uh, attention, they die. That means healthcare provides life for many people. Uh, Harvard University, there was a study, and the study shows that by providing more healthcare, uh, the healthcare system, or the more healthcare benefits to people, one person, or for one person, it saves one person's life in every 870 people. That's big. And the other one is in Massachusetts, there was a study just by providing additional health care for the Massachusetts people. The death rate decreased 3%. That's a huge number. 3% of death rate decrease is a big thing. And finally, I will try to just to show you the summary of the universal health care. In US, the major problem is profit oriented. The health system is profit oriented. On the universal health care, it's not profit oriented. It's oriented to save lives, to save people's lives. That's the major thing. So, and also there is a patchwork in US. Patchwork is it's fragmented. Everyone has to most of it is owned by private people, so it's not focused to save lives. So it has to be universal to save lives, not to focus on profit. Instead, focus on people's lives and the country in general. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question,